Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is New Comic Book Wednesday. Want to go through the books that are coming out next Wednesday, July 17th. Kind of give you my take on what I'm looking at picking up. There's a couple of good books coming out, and let's go over the list here. So first off, for Dark Horse, didn't see anything that caught my eye, so I'm probably going to skip all of that. Although I do like these creepy archives hardcover, that looks pretty cool. So we'll move on to DC. Aquaman has a nice B cover by Ryan Sook. When I first saw the solicitation for that, I could have sworn that was Middleton, but that is a Ryan Sook cover, and it's a cardstock. So notice the price is a little higher than normal. Batman number 75, same thing. The B cover is by Delato, another cardstock cover, and $6, no discount. So it pays to pre-order if you did that in advance. First issue of Collapser number 1, a new DC title. Could be interesting. I've heard some good things about it. They've got a A and B cover. I think the A cover looks best, but that might be worth giving a read, see if that's any good. Justice League 28. Justice League's been pretty good lately with Perpetua and Apex. I think it's called Apex Predator, which is a new version of Lex Luthor. There might be a new character being introduced in this issue, so it might be one to make sure you have on your pull list. Nightwing number 62 has a nice Capullo cover, also in a cardstock. That looks pretty nice. Moving down the list, I do like this cover by Ben Oliver, pretty nice. Superman's Pal Jimmy Olsen, Volume 2, Number 1. That looks pretty good. Sometimes I like Matt Fraction. His writing is sometimes pretty good, so that might be worth a read. Teen Titans number 32, A cover. I don't know why the B cover is showing the same thing here. I think it's a different cover. I believe I pre-ordered this. I believe this will be the first full meeting of Crush and Lobo, and we'll see what happens. I'm sure there's going to be a fight. So that's definitely worth checking out, I think. I think that's it for DC. Dynamite Entertainment. I don't think I saw anything there that looked particularly interesting to me. Yeah, nothing really. That kind of looks cool. Vampirella Magazine number 1. It's the 1969 replica edition. Tough book to have in your collection. The originals, magazine size, very, very condition sensitive. So fans of Vampirella, that might be a must buy. Having a nice a facsimile replica edition. Hopefully, it has the original pages in it, advertisements, all that good stuff from 1969. So it's kind of like a little time capsule. That'd be kind of cool to have. And then you've got Vampirella number 1. This is the reboot, volume 8. I think it is going to be a good one to have because you got Christopher Priest doing the writing. You have a ton of covers, not only just regular covers, store incentive covers. You got Adam Hughes, you've got Art Germ, Alex Ross doing a cover. So you've got quite a bit of different artists doing the cover work here. There's In-Hook Lee has got a store variant. I mean, just a lot of cool stuff. You've got a Vampirella number 1 incentive Frank Frazetta icon variant cover. So basically they reprinted, I don't know why they're charging $85. It's just a reprint of an old cover, but somebody will pay $85 for that, I'm sure. Moving on to IDW. I think Road of Bones is the only one I'm picking up. I have the first 2 issues. believe it or not, I've not had time to read it yet. So I've heard it's been good. I know number one's has gone to a second printing already. So I think there is a good buzz about it. I like Alex Cormac's artwork too. So yeah, I'm gonna buy at least buy the first 5 issues of this series and see if it's any good. But that's one that I think is selling well because they're limiting it to 1 per customer. So that usually means it's doing fairly well. I think that might be it for IDW. Yeah, okay, so moving on to Image. Don't know if there's anything there. The Gideon Falls number 15, definitely that is a must-buy for me every month. Usually go with the A cover. So once in a while I'll buy a B cover if I really think it's interesting. I know number 14 had a really nice B cover that I picked up, but the A cover definitely I'm picking up all the way through on Gideon Falls. Little Bird, I know that's been, a lot of people have liked that series. That's one I passed on. I probably should have picked up, but that seems to be doing fairly well. I like this. I tell you, the cover work by Kaplan here has been really good on Port of Earth. The last couple of issues, I've really kind of taken notice of the cover art. It's very nice. I've got the first 2 issues of Port of Earth, and then I stopped reading it. It wasn't a bad read. I thought it was pretty decent. It just, there's just so much to buy. It's just hard to keep up with everything. So another one that might be worth getting is Ride Burning Desire number 2. I did pick up the first issue. I may give the second issue a try and see if it's any good. But that's also one that might be worth picking up. Sonata number 2. I did pick up the first issue, so I'm going to also pick up just the A cover of Sonata number 2, see if that's any good. Haven't had a chance to read it yet. I just got my order in right before I went on vacation, so I haven't had time to read it yet. That's one thing I need to work on, is catching up on my reading. Moving on to Marvel. A couple good books coming out next week from Marvel. Kind of a cool cover by In-Hook Lee. Captain Marvel number 8 B cover. It's the Carnageized cover. So that looks pretty good. There's also a C cover which is sold out on Midtown. Incentive cover by Sean Azaski. I don't know what kind of monster that is, but obviously it's pretty big. Daredevil number 8, that's been a very good read. Chip Zdarsky's doing a great job on that, so I think I've been pretty much pre-ordering every issue of Daredevil. Deadpool number 15, I did pre-order the Scotty Young Carnageized cover. I think that's cool. I like that cover with the white background. I think that's going to be a nice book to have. Giant X-Men number 1 facsimile edition. For those of us that don't own the original, I used to. I had a 9.6 white pages of that book, which makes me sick now because it goes for, I don't know, $6,000-$7,000 now. I sold that book for $2,500 back in the day. So every time I see it, a pit in my stomach develops. What can you do? Oh, well. Immortal Hulk 21, definitely pre-ordered all of the Immortal Hulk series. I think that ends at issue 25. That's been the rumor. Don't know if that's confirmed yet. So make sure, if you haven't been reading Immortal Hulk, definitely recommend you do that. It's been very good. Loki, Volume 3, number 1. You got several covers here. Of course, the one I like is the one that's $42, but I'm not going to pick it up. Raphael Burke cover. It's pretty nice. Trust me. Let's move on here. Silver Surfer Black, number 2. A cover. You got a nice sketch cover by Rom Lim, which is cool. And the incentive cover, by the way, I was on Midtown maybe 30 minutes ago, and put that in my cart. And before I could check out, it was obviously sold out. Somebody had grabbed it from my. So this is a thing, if there's a book that you think might sell out, you put it in your cart and immediately check out, and make sure it's, on your pull list. $17 book, it was a 1 in 25 variant, and yeah, it's sold out everywhere now. And I look on eBay and it's going for $60. So I'm a little pissed off about that. I do like that cover. So what might happen is there might be more out there. They're gonna obviously the second issue, the printing, the level of printing available is going to be lower than number one. So the demands might still be high, but I can't imagine it's going to be $60 level. I mean, I found one eBay seller that will sell it for $40, and I still passed on that. I don't think I'm going to get it for $20, but maybe I can get it for $25 to $30 in a couple weeks when the hype dies down. But I do like that cover, so that's the one I would want to get if I could pick up one of those issues of Silver Surfer Black. I enjoyed the first issue, so I'm looking forward to reading that. Spider-Man Life Story number 5. I've been picking up all these. Not the B covers, just the A covers by Zdarsky. They've been pretty good. I enjoy the writing on it. It's sort of taking you through all the different eras of Spider-Man's life, and it's a pretty good read. I like it. All right, moving on here. Boy, I do like these covers by Tommy Lee Edwards. He's doing the Star Wars TIE Fighter. He definitely is channeling Dave Dorman, because that looks just like a Dave Dorman cover. I mean, it's really, really good. So, I do like that cover. I don't know, I've just kind of stopped reading Star Wars quite a bit ago. I think that might be it for Marvel. Yep, that's it for Marvel. So we move on to Independence. Blade Runner 2019 number 1. Several covers. I did buy the John Gallagher variant. If I was going to pick another cover, probably be either the Art Germ, which is the A cover there, or the C cover. Looks pretty cool too. Those would be the two covers. I think that's about it with Independence. I don't think I saw anything else that I was overly excited about. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that is it, guys. I don't think there was anything else that I thought was... Neon Future number 5. That's one that I've been picking up consistently. It's been very, very good, so I definitely will pick up issue number 5. I like the A cover on that. Also, No One's number 2. I have that pre-ordered. That also sold out on Midtown, so that could be a hot issue. And I think that is it. I think those were the last of the... Wailing Blade number 2. I also have that on my pull list. First issue, I haven't read it yet, but the artwork is really cool. I like the artwork, the cover work on that. That is just a lot going on in that cover. So I'll give that a try, at least the first couple issues, see if it's any good. And I think that's it. Yeah, the rest are all graphic novels and trade paperbacks. All right, guys, that's the new comic book list for coming out for next week, the 17th. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell for notifications and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. What do you think of this list? Yeah, some good books coming out next week, so I'm looking forward to that. And if there's something that I should have highlighted that I didn't, please leave that in the comments. And I will probably shoot another video over the weekend. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.